I am DRE Laura Moberg, Director of Religious Exploration here, inviting you to join me today in a combination of both our story for all ages and our spiritual practice. And I am going to actually start us giving you a foretaste of the spiritual practice to come in this month from the Christian tradition, Lectio Divina, which is simply that which all wisdom traditions have of how to deeply engage with the sacred, holy, wise word. The first part is the Lectio, which is read. Today for you, it will be heard. I'm going to give you some foreshadowing and tell you the next of the 4 steps is meditatio, meditation. So I invite you to really lean in and listen. Be aware when there is a word, a phrase that resonates, something happens in you. And I will also tell you that there will be 3 different characters in this probably familiar parable, which we today will be hearing in poetic form, adapted from something that Larry Warner has shared, his interpretation of this. All right, then. Seemingly out of nowhere, yet building over time, frustration, anger, longing, eruption, confrontation, fracturing the father's heart with harsh, stinging words. I wish you were dead. Give me what is mine so I can go. Gone then.
Powerful, prosperous, accustomed to holding on, even leaving the 99 to save the one. But not this time. Sad eyes watch the sun disappear from sight, lost to him. Let him go.
Free from family constraints, flush with money, friends flocking to his side until they didn't. Funds and friends replaced by pigs, desperate, hopeless, hungry, alone, but seeing with new eyes. My father's servants fare better. All plead for mercy. I must go. Home then.
Each morning, afternoon, evening, he stands at the door scanning the horizon. Sad eyes, broken heart, pitied by his servants, grieving his son, alone, his precious child, lost to him, gone as dead.
The son rehearses his apology as he walks, anxious, fearful, uncertain of his reception, ashamed, unworthy. He shuffles home.
The father, scanning the horizon, sees a distant figure. Could it be? Jumping to his feet, breathlessly running to see. My boy. The son drops to his knees, confessing. The father reaches for him, exulting. Hugging him close, through tears of joy, he calls the servants. Bring clean clothes, the ring for his finger, sandals for his feet. We celebrate, feast. My son, dead now alive, lost now found.
All rejoice at the return of the son, lost not found, all but one. The brother who stayed, the duty-bound son. Father, I have slaved for you all these years, disobeying never once. not even a kid goat for me and my friends, yet feast with the fattened calf for my whoring brother.
Father's fractured heart wide open with love. My child, you are always at my side. Everything that is mine is yours. Rejoice with me. Your brother was dead and now lives, lost and now found.
Mhm. Thank you, Jody, for that beautiful rendering of the compassionate, loving father, mother, parent. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura.
And now, continuing with our Lectio Divina, I invite you, as usual, to settle in. Welcome to close your eyes and go into that meditative place and engage. Were there any words or phrases that leapt out at you? Getting closer, more personal. Which of these characters do you identify mostly as? Try putting yourself in the shoes of the prodigal one. Can you imagine how that felt to have that reception? And now feeling the place of the obedient, dutiful, yet bitter and disgruntled one. Feel into that. The part of you that resonates there. And finally, the Father, who did something that even allowed this situation to happen. And yet there was the ending, the welcoming. His heart, what he went through, he, she, they, the parent. Do you know that situation? The third part of Lectio Divina is called Oratio, which is commonly translated as prayer. Feel free if you want to render a prayer to your higher power. Otherwise, I invite you to engage in a conversation with the wisdom master, Jeshua, who gave this story, who spoke this. If you had heard this from this wise teacher, take a few moments and perhaps you have something to say to him. Perhaps you have questions. Going in, closing now med contemplatio, our contemplation. This is where we rest in the presence, where we listen. And for whatever that last practice was, little p presence, big P presence, go into your heart space and listen to what might want to be shared with you. And thanking you for taking this time to engage with this wisdom tradition and what it might mean for you.